Be like, oh no, sorry, just tried to purchase alcohol underage. Sorry about that.
Apartment number 5, side note, is very active this morning.
Yeah, a lot of ins and outs.
Anyways, that's just my ADHD.
Let's see if he puts it in the recycling bin. The
correct one that our management company
Our management company has been on our ass about using the right recycling bin. Oh, he did it. He did the right one. Buddy. And it's overflowing, and they're like, please stop putting trash in there. I'm like, how about you just empty it? Like, I'm sure you can pay, waste management to come one time extra a week for move-in. I mean, it happens every fucking year. I don't know why you're not prepared for that. I also feel the same way about Target.
We literally think the same. I was literally going to say, we were literally talking about supply and demand, school supplies.
How do you not? Yeah, I know he do be staring. He be staring at me all the time when I'm in here. I'm like, hello, good morning.
But we were getting school supplies. They're out of everything. And Maddie made such a good point. This happens every year. People go to school every year.
Yeah, like how do you not say, last year we were a little short. Let's buy a little more. Or maybe this is my business major talking. How about you put out, like, you save and you say, this is, like, obviously not the right quantities, but, like, 500 notebooks on Monday, 500 more on Tuesday. Like, not just put everything out and then, like, let it go in one day. Like, you know what I mean?
All the cans in there are just like...
They're going to buy 87. They're going to stock up and go fucking crazy. Like,
because they got to homeschool their children that don't behave.
And I'm like, oh, great. It's like a week before school and there's nothing on the shelves. Like, heaven forbid you need an extra notebook or two.
We're making do, though.
Oh, I took the morning to spend... during my first exam, I ripped out every old note from last year. Now I got those, like... half full fucking crunchy ass notebooks and I'm writing in.
I mean, even before that, I've been doing that just because I'm lazy, but yeah.
Well, I've done that before too, but like I've also done that twice. So now the notebooks is like, oh, enjoy.
4 pages.
Yeah, it's like enjoy getting one set of notes in that bitch. Oh God.
It's gonna be a struggle this semester, but we'll make it through.
Yes, of course. So we were gonna discuss a little further how similar Tanner and I are. What attributes do you think make us so similar? Could you guys keep it down? We're fucking podcasting.
Us as... Is she crying? I'm confused.
A side note, so that apartment last night, okay, I'm sitting in here on a Zoom call for some...
Barbecue sauce? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so I was sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties. Like, okay, if you know what that's from, it's from Orange is the New Black. Educate yourself. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and, oh my God, maybe this is him. Maybe he's prom-posing right now. Okay.
Prom-posing
in
college.
Yeah. So last night I'm sitting here on a Zoom, and I see this guy walk up with a bouquet of fucking roses. And I was like, oh, you can bring those right up here, sir. I would appreciate them. I don't like how
you say bouquet.
Bouquet? How do you say it?
Bouquet.
Bouquet, yeah, bouquet of flowers.
Bouquet.
Bouquet?
Yeah.
There's a U. Bouquet.
Is it WAP or WAP?
Oh, we are not having this discussion. I'll fucking kill you right now. Okay.
Reply.
Now, let me just tell you my thoughts versus Tanner's thoughts. My argument. Let me go. Put a minute on the clock. Let's go. All right. So the WAP song originated from Let Me See You WAP, WAP, WAP. You know that song from the 2000s. I don't know. Little John put that shit out. That is WAP, okay? Now.
But how is it spelled?
W-O-P. WAP. Okay? Now, this new fucking song comes out, WAP, with an A. And in the song, they said, that's on WAP. That's on WAP. And then they say, I'm talking WAP, WAP, WAP. Not like talking about the wet ass, Bleep. Bleep. We're trying to be a little appropriate here.
But I feel as though an A and an O both could be replaceable vowels in
Okay, but cat and cot sound completely different.
Yes, but cat isn't an acronym. Cat doesn't stand for something. That's completely different. This is like W stands for something, A stands for something, P stands for something. And if you don't know what they stand for, look it up. We're not going to tell you.
Google your shit. We talked about it last episode or 2 episodes ago.
But I feel like it's not inaccurate, nor is it accurate to say either or. So I feel like if you say either or, like WAP or WAP, you're still correct.
Okay, but there's a more correct answer, and it's WAP. Thank you. End of subject.
It's WAP, but yeah.
Okay, well, you're going to sound really dumb when people put on, let me see you, WAP, WAP, and you were looking for WAP, so educate yourself. Back to my story, though. So I'm sitting here on my Zoom call, right? Someone comes up, and he drops the bouquet, he knocks and runs away, and I'm like, don't be shy, stay and see what she says about it.
It's kind of weird.
Like, I think he was, like, left a little note, like, a secret admirer, maybe. Okay, I found it kind of romantic, but now you're making me think that that's, like, creepy. Like,
I don't think it's creepy. Yeah, just, like, I don't know, if I bought someone a bouquet of flowers, I would want them to know that I bought them for him, I guess.
I'm sure he put his name on the note. Like, true. Or maybe he wrote XOXO. You know what? I have never, so I thought that was so sweet, but you know what? I have never received anything like that, but 2 years ago, I did receive a present at my door with my name on it, and it was this crusty, musty, ran-over bike from our downstairs boy neighbors. I don't know how they got the bike. I don't know why they gave it to me, and they're like, to Maddie, from your secret admirer. And I knew they were fake because they spelled my name wrong. It's M-A-D-I, and they spelled that shit M-A-D-D-I-E. So I knew that it was no one that actually was interested in me because you would spell my name right. Anyway, this bike pissed me the fuck off, kept showing up, but that's a story for another time. I'm gonna have on my roommate, Allie, and we'll talk about the shit show, my old roommate, Allie. We'll talk about the shit show that is the bike series and that apartment.
The Bike Chronicles. The
chronicles of this bike and how it was very triggering and traumatizing in my life.
Now Maddie's living in an episode of New Girl.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, what we need to get into is...
We had some topic that we never answered about the attributes that make us so similar.
Oh, yes.
Circle back to that.
Circling back.
So, the reason for my email today, I always give Maddie crap about being a corporate America worker now because... I don't know how to describe it, but there are all these TikToks about corporate emails and, like, the bullshit language that they use to make it sound, like, super artificial and fake, and I always... make jokes that that's going to be Maddie one day. But circling back, my main point today for being on this podcast...
Okay. Whoa. Okay. But don't be shy. Tell the people.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. We both have a fantastic sense of humor.
Yeah, I was literally creepy because I was about to say that. We have the same sense of humor and, like...
We find, like, the stupidest things funny, but we, like, run with it.
Yeah.
Like, the runner thing, like, the girl who said that originally is our... other friend's friend, like we're all friends, but it's this girl that's in Maddie's sorority. It's her roommate that said that I'm a runner thing originally.
Let me just quick explain the story. So basically, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm mom tonight, so I'm taking her home. She's fucking stumbling, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me grab her arm. I'm holding her up, and this boy from one of my classes is like talking to me. He like came out, he's talking to me, whatever. I'm talking to him, and then she's like, looks at me, and I'm mid-conversation, and she goes, I'm a runner. I'm gonna run. And I was like, oh, God. And so then people didn't think that she was serious about actually running. And I could just feel it, because I could see the smoke behind her fucking shoes, like the fucking road runner. I was like, this bitch about to zoom.
Cartoon character.
So people didn't believe me, and so I let her go, because they said they would chase after her. My roommate, said he would chase after her. And I was like, oh, enjoy your run. And anyway, she basically took him on a whole trip of downtown La Crosse. So very entertaining to watch. But long story short, we found that shit so funny.
Yeah, we even told her the story about it because clearly, she was drunk. We didn't know if she remembered it. She didn't even think it was that funny.
Yeah, she didn't think it was that funny. I was like, in the moment, that shit was comedy.
Yes, and now me and Maddie say that shit all the time.
Yeah.
That's just an example. Like, we just find the dumbest things funny and we just run with it.
Yeah, and like, I feel like our humor to some people might be a little... much, but like, it's the quick wit for me.
It is quick wit.
Like, your brain just doesn't function fast enough for you to find it funny. Mm-mm. It's not that we're not funny, it's that you need to educate yourself and get on a higher level of humor.
We have lots of references that we make and just like things that we recall from the past that we just make jokes about, and like that's what makes us funny.
Deep in the memory, you'll pull something out. And
like the other day, we were talking about making this podcast, and we were trying to think of stories that we have together, and neither of us could think of one thing, but we have plenty of them. Yeah. It's just like it's almost like we have so much that we can't remember one particular instance that was just so funny, because they're all funny.
Yeah,
if we wanted to list off everything that was funny, we'd have to go on for days and days and days about everything that we find funny.
Yes, exactly. Okay, continuing on. I don't know if anybody has been having this happen in their friend group, but our friend group has started barking. Like a dog. Yep, yes. There's also different versions of the bark. You know, you have your golden retriever bark. You have your, like, Yorkie bark, like a little yip yip, you know. You also have, like, I tend to do more of a German Shepherd type bark, you know, very deep from within, very territorial. But, you know, choose the bark that's right for you.
Maddie's a pit bull, don't lie.
Anyway, so we've been sending them as, like, audio messages to each other, and that shit is comedy. You know, you're thinking you're getting, like, a sweet text from your friend. It's them barking, and now you're listening to it.
Give them an example. Don't be shy. That was garbage. Come on, you got a better one. It's like...
I'm getting bark shy, sorry.
Bark shy? Maddie just did the little I'm shy ear.
Yeah.
Tuck your hair
That's
behind
another
your
thing
ear
we've been
thing.
doing a lot, and it's fucking sick. It's like the, I'm shy. And then you, like, tuck your hair behind your ear. If you don't know it, look it up. Use it when necessary.
Or not necessary.
Or actually don't.
Use it whenever, because that's what we've been doing.
It's actually so sick. I gross myself out every time I do it, but now it's such a force of habit. It's like I do things ironically, and then I start doing them, and I'm like, it's not ironic anymore. Now I just do it. And it's probably so sick if you know me. Anyway, so bring barking into your life.
Or don't. Just avoid all the hate that you will get.
Or be normal and don't bark.
Yeah.
We've also been barking out the window at people, so if you live in La Crosse and we barked at you, don't be shy, bark back.
Bark back. That would be us, apartment 9.
Yeah.
We're barking at you.
That's that leads me into my next topic. So whoever told me to get a speaker with a mic in it, thank you so much for that. And it was myself that told me to buy it. So thank you.
I was like thinking about it. I'm like, who told you to buy it?
Yeah, no. So basically what happened was I was in quarantine, and my friend Jenna Ackerman, if you're listening, shout out you. She had this thing. It's called the Party Rocker Plus. If you don't have one, get one. You can get it for the low price of $130 and use my code Maddie for 50% off. Just fucking kidding. I don't have a coupon code for them, but one day hopefully I will. Anyway, so I got it, and you could get the normal one for like $100, but for $30 more, it comes with lights and a speaker, obviously it comes with a speaker and a mic is what I meant. So obviously I had to upgrade to that package because, like, I mean, this isn't no clown shit. We need the mic.
We don't mess around here.
We don't mess around. So what it's led to is I bring that bad boy outside, and I plug the mic in, and I chirp people.
Was the first time we used it when we were playing darts?
I think so. Or we use it in two ways.
When we moved in, we sat on, so our apartment has a balcony off of my room, and we sat out there with the lights on, and we weren't even drinking. Like, we were completely sober. We were just vibing. And we were out on the little balcony just chirping people from down below in the alleyway.
And at first I thought,
if you walk past, you are our target.
Yeah, you will get chirped. Come correct. Yeah, so at first I thought, maybe I'll offend some people, but I think it's been pretty funny. Maybe have hurt a couple souls.
Yeah, but if you can't take the heat, get out of the streets. Yeah. Like, come on. If you can't handle it, like,
get
go
off
home.
the streets. Like, literally find another way of transportation, because don't...
Take the bus. You just
get off Vine Street. Absolutely get off Vine Street. Yeah, so that's been our fun, like, pastime, if you will. I went out there.
Beer darts, and me and Maddie take turns chirping each other on the mic. We just,
and
turn the music down, like, so it's just like a background music, but then
obviously
the speaker is loud enough to echo the microphone, and you just chirp people as they walk past. Make comments on, what type of person you think they are. And by that I mean, like, skater boy, Jersey
nickname
boy.
them.
Yeah, you just nickname them.
Guess things about their life.
Yeah, like some girls we thought were like, oh, are you a freshman?
Oh, they were very offended as they were juniors. They were livid. And I was like,
they
Tanner,
were dressed like freshmen.
We finna get our house egged because you fucking chirped them.
Yeah. It was funny.
It was funny until they were like, we're juniors! And they were so pissed.
Like I said, if you can't take the heat, get out of the streets. Don't dress like a freshman as a junior.
Yeah, that's one of the things I was going to talk about.
We chirp our friends in the dark circle.
Heaven forbid you're in our friend group. You better have thick skin, or you better just not be friends with us, because
like,
honestly,
the thickest skin.
You're always in the, like, every time I hang out with them, like, you should just hear the ding ding round one. Like, fucking
everyone is a